Good morning, everybody. Lots of technical hiccups this morning. My goodness. My goodness. Everything was up and running fine yesterday, but today, oh no way. Nothing seemed to want to work at all. Right, so I should now, in theory, just be able to start playing. I can get rid of that screen as well. I almost just don't want to touch anything now. There we go. Let's get rid of that. Yo, Ben Ray. Yo, Sergey Bones. Seed Hill. Merchant. How's everybody going? And I just need to mute that. Hey, now I can see the chat pretty easily as well. So it's a Friday, and there's no Gaming Friday video, so you're going to have an entire stream of Resident Evil 2, the original. I hope you don't mind. I've been looking forward to revisiting this classic, and I've played it on various different emulators, but now I'm going to be playing the Dreamcast version of Resident Evil 2 with a whole bunch of mods to upscale the graphics, because I think the original PlayStation version is 240p, which is really low resolution, especially when you upscale it to a 1080 or, heaven forbid, a 4K TV. It'll look like you're playing on the screen the size of a postage stamp. So I'm not playing the PS1 version, it's the Dreamcast version with lots of mods. The only mod that's not on this version is the ability to skip the door loading animations, but I don't think that's too big of an issue. I'm kind of used to them. So we're going to do a Leon run through, and it'll be the Leon A playthrough, and we'll play on normal. I played this game countless numbers of times, but it's been at least 2 years. Hey Leon. Hey DJ Mexicano.
A bizarre incident occurred in the outskirts of an American suburb called Raccoon City. It was later revealed that the terrible disaster had been caused by the T virus, a mutagenic toxin created by the international enterprise Umbrella Incorporated for use in bioweapon experiments. The Raccoon City Police Department's Special Stars Unit immediately began investigation in the affair. The case was apparently closed, thanks to the efforts of STARS members Chris Redfield and Jill Valentine.
You know we're going to have to go back to Resident Evil 1 soon.
But the Umbrella Corporation's experiments were far from finished.
I'm just going to let these cutscenes go.
What have we got here?
That guy's a maniac. Why'd he bite me?
That guy's a maniac.
Man, what a mess! What could have done this? What was that? What are these things? All right, that's far enough. Don't move! Don't move! No! What's up with that guy? That was a clean hit. We're running out of ammo here.
Wait! Don't shoot!
Get down!
If only zombies
We
died in
can't
one
stay out
headshot.
here. Head to the police station. It'll be a lot safer. There! Buckle up.
Okay. What's going on? I arrived in town, and the whole place went
Great.
insane.
The radio's out.
You're a cop, right?
Yeah, first day on the job. Great, huh? Name's Leon Kennedy. Nice to meet you.
Mine's Claire. Claire Redfield. I came to find my brother, Chris.
Hey, could you open the glove box?
Sure. There's a gun inside.
Better take it with you.
Look out!
You okay?
Still in one piece.
Maniac's gonna ram us! Run!
The first 3 Resident Evil games really knew how to throw you right into the action.
Head to the station. I'll meet you there.
Okay.
Alright, we are in. We're going. They were parted by an unescapable destiny. This is just the beginning of their worst nightmare. Okay, well, it would help. Whoa, thank you, Leon. If the controller was responding. Here we go. So, as something that I always used to do in all of my playthroughs of Resident Evil is not get bit by zombies. Try not to anyway. Is to make it all the way to the Raccoon City police station without picking up a single item, which does mean forfeiting picking up Kendo's shotgun in this next room.
Freeze! Who are you? What are you doing here?
Hold your fire! I'm a human!
Whoa.
Sorry about that.
Sorry about that.
I thought you were one
I
of
thought
them.
you were one of those zombies.
What's going on in this town?
Hold on. I don't have a clue. By the time I noticed something was wrong, the entire city was infested with zombies.
So there is plenty of pistol ammo in here, and of course Kendo's carrying the shotgun, but if you were to stay in here and pick up all the ammo, then we would see the zombies burst in and unfortunately kill Kendo, the gun store owner. Now we'll hear his fate through the window, through the doorway. Of course, in the Resident Evil 2 remake, I believe Kendo kills himself. I'm just remembering there is no quick turn on Resident Evil 2, so I have to throw myself at these zombies just to get through. Come on, can you get past him? I'm very, very rusty at the game. Of course, it is still tank controls. Morning, Dan. Morning, Mongo, Darren. Sergey, you missed the old school FMVs. Yeah, they were the best. You know, it was when games were trying to become a lot more cinematic, and PlayStation 1, those were the days. Hopefully that female zombie doesn't turn around. Oh! Hug that wall! No! First bit of physical damage now. Leon is holding his shoulder. So I think the only reason to actually get to the police station without picking up any items is to there's a little Easter egg in the game, and it's a chance to see Brad Vickers, Chicken Heart, the most overpowered zombie in all of Resident Evil. But if we kill him, we will get the costume key. We can do it. I think I used to be able to do the starting location without taking any hits, no problem, because when the demo came out for Resident Evil 2, it was one of those timed demos, where I think it gave you about 10 minutes of gameplay before it just timed you out back to the menu. So I repeated the getting to the police station over and over and over and over in that demo. I think I got all the way up to solving the first puzzle. So no, Brad's not down there. I think he should be down here. I think I can hear him. Yep, there he is. I'll come back for you, Brad. I probably don't have enough ammo to take him down right now. He takes about 15 pistol rounds. Is there any? I swear there's sometimes green herb up here somewhere. Oh, one of the best musical notes in Resident Evil. Entering the police station. Amazing. I'll say there's also green herbs usually up by the doorway, but I am playing it on normal, so I can't remember what the major differences are. Okay, well, let's go out and take care of Brad. Put him out of his misery. Can't leave an old STARS member just wandering the streets like that. Yeah, the music is so good. Trend killer. So good. Let's count how many shots it takes to put poor old Brad down. You can actually see him. There he is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Move. 12, 13, 14. Reloading. Is he dead? He's dead. Sorry, Brad. Sorry. But now we've got the costume key. I can't remember how many costumes Leon has a choice of. I think he's got a choice of 2 costumes. One with a tank top and the cap. I can't remember what the other outfit is. But I have to say, the mods that have been put on this game looks fantastic right now. I'm surprised at how good it looks. This is the best I've ever seen this game looking.
Oh, man.
It's Marvin.
Who are you? Oh, you must be the new guy. Leon. Sorry, but it looks like your party has been canceled.
What happened?
About 2 months ago, there was this incident involving zombies in a mansion located in the outskirts of this city. Chris and the other STARS members discovered that Umbrella was behind everything. They risked their lives to reveal the truth, but no one believed them. Not long after that, all this started to happen.
Hang in there.
Don't worry about me. Just rescue the survivors in the other rooms. Here, take this key card. You should be able to unlock the doors in the hall with this. Now go.
But
Just go.
Fine,
Puts a gun to
but I'm
his
coming
head.
back for you. Just hold on.
I know the voice acting's aging a little bit, but that sequence there was amazing. The first time playthrough, meeting that character, it's like, oh, you feel for him. He's quite an expanded character in the remakes. It's also great. And of course, now we know it was Brad who's waiting outside was the one that actually bit him. Will you use the blue card key? Yes. So, do we go face the horde of zombies, or do we go face the liquor? Well, considering I'm low on ammo... Nope. Kinda got enough ammo, but I don't want to risk it. I think I'd rather just run past the liquor at this point. Darren Thomas, yeah, I actually found a graphical improvement project for Resi 2 and 3. It's the modded Dolphin emulator, which is what you're looking at now. It's what I'm running now. This letter is just to inform everyone about the recent movement of equipment that has been happening during the precinct's rearrangement. The safe with 4-digit lock has been moved from the STARS office to the second floor to the Eastern office on the first floor. 2236. I should probably make a note of that. Alrighty then. I'm not going for any S rankings, you know, super rankings. Put the knife away. I keep expecting to do the quick turn and jump scare. First time meeting the lickers. They're still terrifying. They're just as terrifying as the hunters. The corpse over here that had his face tore off is now just laying over here. What's that blood dripping? Yeah.
Oh boy.
Run! Oh. I could have gone for that green herb, but I probably would have just been killed. The animation of you crouching down to pick it up, the liquor would just arrange himself just to get that attack off. Actually see some of the writing on the planks, on the boards, on the barricades. So yeah, this is looking absolutely beautiful. I think this is the best that the game has actually ever looked with all the mods. There's a fireplace here. Let's start a fire. Big difference with Leon and Claire is that Leon has the lighter and Claire has the lockpick. So if I remember rightly, Leon's going to be picking up a bunch of small keys, which he'll need to upgrade his weapons. And obviously compared to all the other Resident Evils, handgun bullets, there's lots of things, just like the original game, lots of items hidden in the shadows, where you'll never know if there's anything there or not. It was one of those games where you just go around every room in the shadows where there was things obstructing you and just press A. You might find a hidden herb or ammo stash. And there's one thing I liked in Resident Evil 2 and 3 as well, is that the characters had a lot of responses, even though they're text ones, and they just kind of described what they're seeing. The operation report. The Raccoon Police Department was unexpectedly attacked by zombies. Many have been injured, even more were killed. During the attack, our communications equipment was destroyed and we no longer have contact with the outside. we have decided to carry out an operation with the intent of rescuing any possible survivors, as well as to prevent the disaster from spreading beyond Raccoon City. The details of the operation are as follows. Chief Irons has voiced concern regarding the issue of terrorism due to a series of recent unresolved incidents. On the very day before the zombies' attack, he made the decision to relocate all weapons to scattered intervals throughout the building as a temporary measure to prevent their possible seizure. Unfortunately, this decision has made it extremely difficult for us to locate all ammunition caches, and has become our top priority to recover these scattered munitions. To unlock the weapon storage, as stated earlier, it will be extremely difficult to secure all the ammunition. However, a considerable supply still remains in the underground weapon storage. Unfortunately, the person in charge of the card key used to access the weapon storage is missing, and we have been unable to locate the key. One of the breakers went down during the battle, and the electronic locks are not functioning in certain areas. It has become a top priority to restore power in the power room and secure these locks. The west barricade has broken through, and another exchange ensued. We sheltered the injured in the confiscation room on the first floor temporarily. 12 more people were injured in the battle. 3 additional people were killed following the sudden appearance of an as-of-yet unknown creature. This creature is identified by missing patches of skin and razor-like claws. However, its most distinguishing characteristic is its lance-like tongue, capable of piercing a human torso in an instant. Their numbers, as well as their location, remains unknown. We have tentatively named this creature the Licker, and are currently in the process of developing countermeasures to deal with this new threat. Yeah, it's called a shotgun. But yeah, so there's hints there that Chief Irons deliberately sabotaged the control room, the operations room, the communications room, scattered the weapons everywhere, so the police had no chance of really defending themselves when all hell broke loose, resulting in the collapse of the police department and the loss of all life, including his own. The bastard. I tried and failed. Oh, now I'm really injured. It's gonna be risky going back down there. But I need to go back down there as well. I've got no healing items yet. I'm in trouble. As long as there's no zombies up here, I might be okay. If I can get to the STARS office. If not, then I'll begin regretting my choice of playing on normal difficulty. Turn around. So this is a pretty straightforward puzzle. Make sure that both the statues are facing inward. There's a little inscription on the statue, which you can actually read now. The god of sun and god of the moon, their gaze upon me is the only thing that can release my soul, something soul, the red soul. Of course, Leon limping around is not making this any easier. Don't want to push it anymore. I have to run all the way around and then reset the puzzle. I love how that works in this game, where you're just like, oh, I mucked up the puzzle, so I'll just leave the room and then come back in again, and it's mysteriously reset itself. It's like an invisible architect. Or caretaker. Nobody ever expected a zombie attack here, Jimmy Davy. It was such an unexpected attack. Limping on. Come on, Liam, we got this. Interestingly, Licker is your profile name on Tinder. Does it work? Please don't bite me. Please don't bite me. I think only one of those zombies down there is dead yet. Is that a double blood pool? Just shoot the corpse just to be careful. You don't take too much damage if they grab you on the ankle, but when I'm in danger, I don't want to risk it. the shotgun. I guess Jill already came by here and took her Magnum or her grenade launcher, whatever it was. And as always, Rebecca has left a first aid spray. She's not my favourite Resident Evil character, but I can thank her for that. There's a picture of a young man. There's a good chance it's her boyfriend. What? Jill never mentioned she had a boyfriend. Chris's diary. I talked to the chief today, once again, but he refused to listen to me. I know for certain that Umbrella conducted T-virus research in that mansion. Anyone infected turns into a zombie. But the entire mansion went up in that explosion, along with any incriminating evidence. Since Umbrella employs so many people in town, no one is willing to talk about the incident. It looks like I'm running out of options. We've been receiving a lot of local reports about strange monsters appearing at random throughout the city. This must be the work of Umbrella. With the help of Jill and Barry, I finally obtained information vital to this case. Umbrella has begun research on the new G virus, a variation of the original T virus. Haven't they done enough damage already? We talked it over and have decided to fly to the main Umbrella HQ in Europe. I won't tell my sister about this trip because doing so could put her in danger. Please forgive me, Claire. Well, that'll just result in a whole other game.
Leon!
It's good to see you're still among the living. It looks like we're not gonna find your brother here after all. There's no reason for us to stay any longer than necessary. Let's split up, look for any survivors, and get out of here.
Right.
One last thing. Here's a radio. Take it. That way we can keep in touch if anything happens.
Yeah, that's how radios work, Leon. I love that smug response Jill gives to Carlos in the Resi 3 remake. Can we see the stars picture? Look at that! It looks a hell of a lot better than it does in the Resident Evil 3 remake version. You can actually see all their faces. Although, that is Wesker. I think it's Wesker. No, it can't be Wesker. The good old days. I think there was an Easter egg, because this is Wesker's desk, I think. I think if it was an Easter egg, I think if you searched it 50 times, that you would actually find a film roll that you could get developed, and I think it's a picture of Rebecca Chambers in a very short skirt. Yeah, so now Claire knows Chris is in Europe, so that'll send her off to Code Veronica in the... it would have been the sequel to this game. The Spade Key. I keep trying to do the quick turnaround, but I'm like, no, it's not in this game. There is a mod for the PC version of the game, which lets you skip the doors, and it lets you do the quick turn. Kind of modded it in there, but I went for the graphical improvement version instead for this playthrough. Right, back into the nest of zombies. I'm tempted to bring out the shotgun here. Should be okay. They're spread out. I say they're spread out. Because this is a corridor that I'll probably pass through a few times, I want to put these zombies down. Head stomp, head stomp. There we go. It's such a shame that they. Oh, I'm out of ammo. It's such a shame they took that animation out of the remakes. That's so satisfying. Oh, he's still alive. Brain chunks everywhere. It was such an easy way to shake off zombies when they grab you on your ankles. You just drop a knee onto their heads. Splat. It's over. Yeah, Leon also goes to Europe, isn't it? I think it's Spain. In that the village, the Ouroboros virus. Will you use the special key? Yes. So we have 2 outfits to choose from. Will you change your clothes? Yeah, why not? And do we want the RPD tank top Leon, or do we want skull leather jacket Leon? Anybody in the chat? I'll let you choose. Or we can just stay with default Leon. Hey Josh. Hey boss. Las Plagas. Isn't it the Ouroboros virus? I can't remember. Keychain wants the leather. Skull leather jacket, skull leather jacket, skull jacket. Tank top. Axel. There's always got to be one, isn't there? Definitely seeing a call for the skull jacket. Please wait a minute. Ouroboros is actually Resident Evil 5. Las Plagas is the Parasite in 4. Also, howdy Gary. Thanks for the reminder. It's been a while since I played either of them. Oh, he's got the cool leather jacket, but he's got the really tight-fitting jeans. Skinny fit jeans. We'll take it. Don't remember if there's anything in here. I can develop film here. You don't really need to develop any film in the game. They're kind of... It's kind of extra bits of intel, I guess. My first save game. I thought it was an error message at the bottom, then like, nah, you can't save it in this mod. Like, what? Don't remember where the red gems go either. We'll keep 1 herb with me. That should be fine. Can't remember if there's anything else in here. Skinny was popular in the 90s. He probably has a Tamagotchi too. Yeah. Everyone had one of those. Which way did I come in? I came through that door. Can I get through there? It's locked. So I've got the spade key and now we need the diamond key. So I think what I'm heading for... I need to head back into the entrance to the police department and use the unicorn emblem. Oh shit! It's a very Dawn of the Dead moment. Oh! Get off! Get off! They're very rare I get grabbed there. Usually you just hug the wall and they don't grab you. Not today. Oh wait, liquor. Got 4 shots. It should be enough to put the liquor down. Hasn't seen me yet. Ugh. Where'd he go? Let me get back here. Ain't done with you yet. Oh, nice close-up death. Come on. There we go. You can always tell when enemies die. They give off that wonderful little scream. But yeah, it's one of those Resident Evils where if you clear a room of all of its enemies, it doesn't repopulate them like it does in 3 and Veronica and onwards. In Resident Evil 2, if you kill an enemy, it's dead. It ain't coming back. There ain't no coming back. There ain't no coming back. I feel like a little worm on a big fucking hook. An old fountain. Something is written here. To obtain the key to open your heart, I'll wait for the unicorn, the beautiful beast. Wrong button. There we go. And this will be the spade key, diamond key, heart key. Spade precinct key. Very good. I'm really out of ammo. I think if I head back this way, there was a spade key. Spade key doorway. I don't want to head through that other room just yet with only one shotgun round. I know it's filled with zombies. Yeah, Tommy, I'm playing this on an emulator. It's the Dreamcast version of Resident Evil, with a lot of mods on there to give it some update all the textures and graphics and make everything look really nice. And yeah, this is the nicest I've ever seen this game look. You have used the precinct key. I think there might be a crank in here. I'm hoping for some ammo as well, though. No, that's just a photocopier. Good old 1990s giant photocopier. Probably needs its toner changed or some paper jam removing. It was the crank. Where do I use the crank? I can't remember. It's a Resident Evil game, you know? There's going to be a crank somewhere. Raccoon City data files. Mostly on Umbrella. So, no ammo. Probably should have just ran past that liquor and not used my ammo on it. No smoking. I'm hesitant to take the knife. I've never been one to use the knife in Resident Evil, except in maybe Code Veronica and Resident Evil 4. But I don't think the knife is very good in this. So I think I'm gonna have to go for one good blast with the shotgun and then leg it past them. Oh, hi, Mark. Ooh, so many zombies. Knew it was going to get grabbed. Knew it was coming. Take it. Save that herb for later. I was going to say, if this door was locked, which way would I go? No, rats. Ow. Oh, managed to spin me around when he attacked me. Oh, fuck! No! Oh, I was hoping to push them all over in one go. Wasn't to be. Diamond lock. Gonna have to use that one, pick up the red herb, mix it with that one. You can actually see it's got the press office sign above the door. I never used to be able to read it in the original one. The observation. This is where they put all the survivors, wasn't it? Supposedly. Something on the table. The small key. There we go. Nothing special on the shelf. Hey! That's a plug, I think. I think that's one of the chessboard plugs. You know, just like the remake, you need the king, bishop, queen, and rook plugs, I think. Fuck! God dang it. Ah, you bitch. It's gonna grab me as well. Oh no. This is a mess. A mess. Oh no. Oh shit, I'm dead. No! And you're dying, Ray. I'm dying, Ben Ray. I'm dead. Deader than dead.
Resident Evil 2.
And this isn't even the hardest Resident Evil. I think my problem really was that I spent all my ammo on that liquor. I should probably just ran past it. Hey Matt Midgley. So was this before I went upstairs or after I went upstairs? No, I'm heading back to the main office, aren't I? Gary, out of the two Resident Evil remakes, do you prefer the second one or the third one? The second one, definitely. The second one is a much more complete game. Not this time. Although I've definitely enjoyed 3. I've put in at least 35 hours into the Resident Evil 3 remake. The only achievement I have left to get is the Inferno S rank achievement, which I've made a start on. I got killed by one of the Nemesis encounters. Ah, yep. Still used up all that ammo that I didn't want to use. Oh. Some pistol ammo. That would have saved my ass. I've got to remember where all those hidden caches of ammo is. I think there might have even been one in that the briefing room. It's Leon's first day and he kills everything. His co-workers must be the most incompetent officers. Yeah, well, the police officers weren't given much information. We blame Chief Irons. But yeah. It only seems like Marvin was the only police officer that in this game that was worth a damn. But then you see in the Resident Evil 3 intro that all the police officers were there with the military, kind of forming police blockades. And they just got overrun by all the zombies. But they didn't know what they were getting into. And they just got overrun. And I'm never sure with the lore of Resident Evil whether a single headshot will kill a zombie. Because, you know, shotgun headshots, their heads explode so they die. But in Resident Evil, mostly aiming, you know, even in the remakes when it's first person mode, shooting a zombie in the head does not result in it dying. It's either, you know, the weapons are not strong enough, the bullets, you know, not good enough. Whether it's the virus, the infection, you know, I don't really know. Whether it's just a game thing, because in the intro, Leon shoots that zombie, one bang in the head and it dies. It's like, if only. Okay, so we've used one precinct key use. So what am I running through into the other room for? A small key. I didn't actually find anything else down there of use. Wrong button again. I can't remember where the gun upgrades are. I think they're upstairs actually by the library. And I think that's locked from the other side. Locked from the other side. I can't remember if I can use the key back through that way. I'm just going to go run around and check. Because I want to come back in through the other side of Marvin so I can come back into the main hallway. See, I'm not... As much as I played this game, I really can't remember too much bar running to the police department. This used to be the Resident Evil game that I knew the map inside and out. It's been so long. And I am, like, probably the worst navigator in a video game. If anyone's played a co-op game with me, you can testify to that. Don't give me the map. I'll read it upside down, back to front. There was a diamond key, okay, so can't get through there. I've got no choice. I need to make it through the horde. At least all the zombies are buggered off from sticking their arms through the wall. Yeah, Dan, you can confirm. I mean, this game has a lot of backtracking in it anyway. I guess that's one thing that I like about the two remakes, 2 and 3, is there's no need for too much backtracking. Here we go again. Oh yeah, I usually find the secret paths. You know, on purpose, of course. You killed one, Leon. You killed one zombie. You're supposed to kill all 5 of them with one shotgun blast. Oh crap. I think it's time to back up into a corner and just kill all these with pistol rounds. As much as I can. No grenades in old school Resident Evil. Not including the grenade launcher anyway. I need that zombie to come out of there. I want to get in that office. In we go. We wrote down the combination to the safe, didn't we? It was 2236. Oh, wrong number. 2, 2. There we go. Shotgun ammo, yay! And the map. Yeah, it's probably handy. Anything else? Anything hiding behind the desk? Yes. An herb. Anything else? Zombies. Oh! Let's go and use up another round. Make another inventory space. I'm sure there was pistol ammo back here. It's gotta be. There's gotta be. Don't usually like mixing double green herbs, but sometimes you gotta. There is something else back here. Another green herb. Okay. I was hoping for ammo. The game gives me herbs. If it gave me ammo, I probably wouldn't need too many herbs. Oh, I didn't really want to pick it up. I didn't even see that there. But now if there is any ammo in here, I definitely don't think I can pick it up. Is that a memo on the side? Nope. There's the ammo. No! Nope, I think there was another door behind me as well. So one of those doors I always forget about because the camera angle doesn't really suggest that there's a doorway there. I really didn't want to pick up that ink ribbon. Lots of green herbs everywhere. It's locked from the other side. Isn't that just a staple of Resident Evil? Is there a Resident Evil game where you don't find a door that's locked from the other side? I'm like, you're armed with shotguns and grenade launchers. Just take the door down. Remove it. And that's the other heart door. So going back out there into the zombie horde with just the shotgun. Haters gonna hate. Who's hating? Who's hating? Oh, his legs are still walking around behind him. So if I use the key around there, I don't know if it's the last spot to use the key on. There's what, at least 3 or 4 zombies around here? I know I'm going to get bitten. Ada, wait! My favourite line in all of Resident Evil. We'll get to it. Please die in one shot. He did. Oh, thankfully they both died. I didn't think they would. Oh, I was hoping to use the precinct here. I don't need to use it down here. Which means there's nothing I can do to pick up anything. Brrr. Carrying a whole bunch of key items that I can't use. Annoying. Annoying. Can't just discard it either. Gotta carry it around. That's one thing I do like about the remakes, is once a item has been used up, you can just discard it from your inventory or just to throw it away anyway. So that's the club. I can't remember where else to go. That zombie had some nice shoes. Matt, you're having nostalgia watching the stream. That's awesome. I mean, I am too, but kind of trying to play at the same time and concentrate. I'm just like, I've got to try and remember, because I've come all this way and I didn't pick up anything useful. I can't even remember where the red stones go. I know I don't need to go back outside. Is it back up and around by the STARS office? I need to get up there to drop the ladder down to make the shortcut. The original and best Resident Evil 2. Yeah, Ash, I agree. It is the best. Where do I use the other spade key? I'm sure some of the doors are color coded on here to tell you which ones are which. So there's 2 pink ones. There's the red key there. So I might be able to unlock that blue one, which is around the other side by the STARS office, which is my inclination as to where I need to go. Yeah, all that Marvin is hearing is gunshots around the police station. He's just sat there chilling out. Slowly becoming a zombie. Oh, it's a great animation when Marvin does change. When the music kicks in, it's all dramatic. And it is a shame to see him go as well. So I think it's one of the first times I've actually seen a character turn into a zombie in a game. Oh, thank you very much, Tommy Wazzo. Gary, it's confirmed that Resident Evil 4 is getting a remake. Would you rather go back and play remake Resident Evil 1 or Code Veronica using the new engine instead of 4? I said it in I think all my other Resident Evil videos. If they were going to remake any Resident Evil, Tommy, it should have been Code Veronica. Code Veronica is, you know, it is a great Resident Evil game. It's probably the hardest out of the classic series of games, but it's also a little bit finicky in areas. It was this room, and it was of all the Resident Evils, it needed some love. It needed new voice actors for a start. Oh shit, I'm out of ammo. That's a mistake. Oh, please be some ammo down here. Anything down here. That'll do. Might do. I'm not going to be able to clear out all those zombies, there's too many. Look at them all. They've all got the exact same blood splat. The same haircut. That's me out of ammo. Fuck. Charge! Oh, I didn't get lucky enough to push them all down in one go. Ah, there's where I need the small key. I need to go all the way back now to the interrogation room. Take a shot anytime Leon says, Ada, wait! I won't make it to the end of the stream. It's a bookcase puzzle, isn't it? I'm just like, oh, and that's what I need the crank for, to move the bookcase. But I'm like, no, that's the remake. Oh, I can go through here. So, is this up to the third floor, or is this still the second floor? This is the second floor. No, it is the third floor. This is where the clock is? I don't know, it's now that I've played the remakes, playing the Resident Evil 3 remake as well, I'm just like, I get confused. There's a square hole, so that's for the crank. It's the exact same sound effect. But I don't think there's I think I can actually do anything up here yet. I'm gonna probably need a cog. Yeah. Power source for the clock. The gears are clean, but there's a gap right there. The iron plate seems to have been recently moved. Can't get through. Nothing else down here of use. Back we go. Matt Midgley, Gary, Sarah Michelle Gellar or Eliza just good? Well, I'm gonna go for Eliza. She's got a bit more attitude. So do I fall through the floorboards? Here. And the solution to the puzzle bronze plate with a picture on it. Okay. Not got anything else to say about that. Let's move the shelves. Now, just looking at it, I think you need to move to the right. And you need to move to the right. And we duds it. Just collecting these items that I'm not going to need for a little while. The bishop plug. Anything useful in the vase? Ammo? Just any ammo? Anywhere? I'm regretting now not picking up all the ammo at the beginning. Gary's lying, it's Sarah Michelle Gellar. Oh fuck! Fuck! Both the pretty ladies got me distracted now. Oh crap. Don't bite me. Just let me pass, thank you. I knew you were gonna get me. He wasn't gonna let me pass. Drop the ladder, drop the ladder. I'll just slowly watch it go down. Well done. Well done, Liam. Fuck! Not well done, you idiot. Oh man. I'm in trouble now. Hopefully I've got enough room here to run around him. And his mate. But I'm gonna have to come back through this way. Did you know that William Hope does the voice for Nathaniel Bard in Resident Evil 3? Really? What, the original? Oh, he's not in the original, is it? It's somebody else, but... It can't be. You know? Gorman's an asshole. I'm goddamn Nathaniel Bard. Still holding on to all this useless stuff. Yeah, I'll take the ink ribbon. Yeah, I'll save it. I don't want to run through all that again. Scorsese or Coppola? Scorsese, I think. Oh yeah, the safe room music. It's heavenly. You hear that music and it's the safest place on the planet. Like nothing can get you. Nothing can touch you. Oh, I remember where I'm going now. Oh, I've got to run past a whole bunch more zombies, I think, to get a valve to put out the fire. Ugh, leave me alone, zombies. Oh, is this the crow corridor? Okay, there's the where I came up. That was the door that was locked from the other side earlier. Some ammo, please. Some ammo, thank you. Get off! Ah, fuck! Fuck, fuck, fuck! Go, go, go! I guess the knife might be the best part for dealing with the crows, but I think just running past them is always the safest bet. So I think it was Chief Irons, I think, that shoots down the helicopter. I think they were trying to rescue him. I think that's him in the cutscene anyway. It might be somebody else. There we go. Run them around and then go through the gap. Stupid zombies. At least in wide open spaces like that. If it's in a corridor trying to get past them, nope. Nope, nope. Anything useful in here? Probably hasn't been working in some time. Nothing special. There's some ammo and the valve. Don't pick up the ink ribbon, Leon, please. Don't pick up the ink ribbon. Thank you. And I think I've opened that door right behind me. I'm just going to let some zombies in, so I'm not even going to bother. But I think it was one of those one of those jump scares where it's a door opening animation like this, and then the two zombies just appear coming through it. Amazing. Well, when the first time that happened to you, it was just like, no, that's not supposed to ever happen. Like, door opening animations are safe. Not anymore. Excessive pressure may rupture the water tank. Well, that's what I'm hoping for. No, there's no crows in the remake in either Resident Evil 2 or 3. They did away with crows and spiders. And everybody wants the spiders back. Like, I don't know why they did away with them. Like, a lot of people suffer arachnophobia to some kind anyway. I think it's the most pistol ammo I've had since the start. Should be able to clear these zombies out and go around to the other room. Oh, now I know what I need the red gems for. There's a statue in the other room with a big open window. I remember. It's all coming back to me. Hey Gary, have you ever played the Thing game? Wasn't the best, but it was fun. Yeah, I played the Thing game, but I never finished it. I got all the way to the end, where you had to literally run out into the snow with Thing monsters everywhere, being shot at by snipers, if I remember. Oh, you fuck. Fucking zombie! And I always ended up freezing to death out in the snow. So yeah, never managed to finish the Thing game. Ian did finish it. He finished it twice, maybe 3 times. And I think somewhere on the channel there is a playlist of Ian doing a complete playthrough of the game. And me giving commentary beside him. Just reminding him that he died again. But no, it was a great game. That was a game that could really do with a remake, but who knows with the licensing of the Thing. What's happening, because Universal are making another Thing movie. But yeah, that would be a great game, especially with the whole, you know, if they did the same kind of thing where you didn't know who you could trust and you only had so many devices to be able to test if somebody was the Thing, the blood test hypos. It could have been really good. Oh, there's something hidden here. Shotgun shells. I really want those. Another ink ribbon. Is there any other ammo? Yeah, I know there's a thing in place, Leon. It just looks like there might be ammo there on top of that box, but it's not. So note to self, come back in here for shotgun ammo. You just got back from the shops. How's it going? All good, Darren. All good. Are either you or Ian aware Return of the Living Dead recently got a graphic novel sequel called Revenge of the Living Dead? No, no idea. Nope. That's pretty cool though. I do like Return of the Living Dead Part 1 and Part 3. Nah, 2, you know, don't really enjoy that one very much. And Return of the Living Dead 4 and 5, well, less said about those the better. Okay, so now I have the extra key. I don't think I need the valve, and I don't need the plug. I might just go back and get that shotgun ammo now. Store the plugs together there. It's only 7 AM where you're at. Very good. What time is it here? It's just gone 12:05. Gary is real hard to see on this camera. Yeah, I'll go and get the shotgun ammo. When I get back to the save room, I'll have a play around and see if I can adjust it. It's because the last few times I've streamed, it's been glorious sunshine out there, and I'm guessing the room's pretty dark. It's not picking up very well. Liza Dushku was very cool in Banshee. Yeah, I was surprised when she turned up because I'd not really seen her do anything until, you know, especially in TV, especially after Buffy ended. Seeing Elijah turn up was cool. Early stream, yeah, it's an early stream, but it was also a late stream. I intended to be on at 10 o'clock, but I had about an hour plus of technical issues. I had to restart my computer, install updates, uninstall things. Like, when I first got up this morning, I tested the stream and everything was working fine, and then just before I went to go live, I just had blank screens, like nothing was coming through anywhere. It was really, really annoying. And then I didn't really do anything to fix anything. It just kind of fixed itself. It's like, why did you do this to me? Why? Nope. 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 I'm not gonna get past him. Damn you zombies. No. I think all these zombies will eventually despawn as well and get replaced with a licker or two. Oh fuck. Just gonna skip him and run down the bottom area. Make my way back up to the library, use the small key. Use up the other key while I'm around there. Oh yeah, I was going to adjust the camera, wasn't I? I don't know if turning the light on is going to make too much of a difference, but we'll see what we can do. How's that? Any better? Oh. Yeah, emulation of the Dreamcast version with lots of graphical mods. 4-pint cans of Stella for a $5 at Asda. Bargain. I should have got more. Leon's a rookie cop and you're almost a 20-year veteran of the police. So based on that, I think I'd have a solid chance. He does have better hair though. Yeah, Leon's got the best hair. Hey Gary the Snail. Hey, fucking give me a username. Could I move the camera to the top of the screen? I could do, yeah. Is there something in the other part of the screen that's obstructing? Is it just your preference? I can go up here. Whoa. The only reason why I keep it onto the side is because the camera is kind of like super widescreen, so I just tuck it over there so that I'm more central to the frame this way. You like Buffy Vampire's Kiss? The one with the great Nick Cage? What? Who? What? Where? If they remake Resident Evil 5, I want them to keep Chris punching the boulder. Yeah. No, Matt, I haven't checked out Ozark just yet. It's still on my list of things to watch. The only things I've managed to catch the last 2 episodes of Better Call Saul, which just like the last 2 episodes of that show are on par, or if not better than some of the very best Breaking Bad episodes. Absolute phenomenal quality that show is. And I also managed to catch The Invisible Man as well, finally. And wow, that film was really good. I haven't been on the edge of my seat for a film in a long time, and that film, such the simple concept, did it really, really well. The whole, am I being watched? Is there somebody in the room with me? And then just seeing the breath come out of nowhere. Just like, they did that so well. And they managed to keep that level of suspense and tension throughout like the 2 hours runtime. And doing the whole film from her perspective, you know, from the victim of being tortured by an invisible man, really, really well. And yeah, the sequence where she's just like, oh, we need to meet in public, like I'll be safe in public, like the invisible man definitely won't attack me if I'm surrounded by people. And really, really good, very effective, especially on a budget as well. It just goes to show the Universal monster movies, you know, they don't need millions and millions. Scarrow, you really enjoyed The Invisible Man as well, yeah. Hollow Man is the only version you... Oh my god, there are so many zombies in here. Backing out, backing out. Let's rethink that, shall we, Leon? We'll go back in there with that equipped instead. Part of my instincts is telling me, like, no, no, you saved the shotgun for all the liquors. But no, no, I want to live. I want to live to see the liquors. Let's make sure he dies. Oh, I was gonna say I can still hear a zombie. Where is it? He pulled his arm off. Nope, nope, don't take that. Will you take the film? No. I came back here, used up shotgun ammo for nothing. But I found more shotgun shells. Yay. It's not a complete loss. You unlocked it. Is this the room that Marvin was in? Gary, what's your favourite Universal monster? Oh. I don't know. I like Frankenstein. But I also like Dracula. Oh, there we go. Is this it? The zombie transformation of Marvin? Oh, come on! I shot you. Definitely shot him. I'm gonna need that now, you bastard. Oh, I'm still in caution. I should have used the other one. So now I've got the diamond key and the heart key. I should have access now to the entire police station. Lots of ammo. Lots and lots of ammo. Memo to Leon. To Leon S. Kennedy, congratulations on your assignment to the Raccoon City Police Department. We all look forward to having you as part of our team and promise to take good care of you. Welcome aboard from all the guys at the RPD. Thanks, guys. Thanks for the party. I suppose I should unlock this door. So I need to go back to the interrogation room, grab the small key, grab the other key item. Try not to die in the process. Gary, do you like Kenneth Branagh Frankenstein with De Niro? It was okay. I think my favourite Frankenstein is still like is the old one. The old black and white Universal movie. And you know, all the other variations of it, the colorized versions of it, they're all fine, but maybe just a little bit bloated. I love the simplicity of the original Universal monster movies. Gone all the way around this long way. I probably could now deal with the zombies that are on the balcony. Got enough pistol rounds to put them down. Oh my god. Not here though. Yeah, I'll leave that one. He's fine. Use the small key. I think, just like most of the Resident Evil games, if you add the weapon attachment, you get a free refill of pistol ammo, so I'll probably save it until I absolutely need to use it. Let's check my map. Unlocked everything on the second floor, so on the first floor it is, yeah, back that way I need to go. I think I'm going to be heading back around this balcony anyway. Bride of Frankenstein is one of your favourites? I don't think I ever saw Bride of Frankenstein. I think the only material of that I've seen was Angry Video Game Nerd's coverage of it. Ah, I didn't want to reload. Still. Do I need to put anything in the storage box? Nope. I suppose there's a lot of green herbs out here I should pick up. Just trying to remember, so this is the crow room. Should open that door, head downstairs. Yeah, I'm going the right way. I know where I'm going. Ish. Use that one now. Love the zombie moans in the background and the crows. So very atmospheric. This key is useless now. Discard. I don't think I need to go in there just yet. How many of the zombies are still alive out here? None. They're all dead. Let's merge those together. I think there's a nice little jump scare moment. I think the liquor will jump through the window. It's one of those double-sided rooms. Or double-sided glass rooms. Yep, so I've unlocked the whole police station now. I've used up all the keys. So I think there's lots of different... oh wait, I should... If I pick that, I think if I picking that up, that will trigger the liquor. Let's pick up everything else first. There's a cord there. I do want the cord as well. Using the cord, I'll be able to seal off one of the entranceways for a whole bunch of zombies. It's fully loaded. Okay, let's combine that now. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Looking good, Leon. Looking good. Let's take the plug and leg it. You ain't scaring me. I knew you were there. I think if I were to go in the other room, I think the liquor can follow you back into there as well. I was gonna say, tell a lie, I haven't unlocked this. There is a door down there. It says it's green. I don't think I unlocked it. I can't remember what key it was required. Oh, let's go have a look. So now I've got the pistol upgrade. It fires the 3-round bursts at a time. That sounds like a dead zombie. Oh, it's a club key. Okay, so I guess I still haven't finished with the police station entirely. Ed Wood is one of your all-time favourite films. Yeah, that's a great film. I've never actually watched many of his films though. What am I doing? Let's go back into that other doorway that I opened. I'm just trying to remember. I think I need to get the cog somewhere to take up to the clock tower. More herbs. So I think this is the shutters that I will use the... yeah. The cord has been cut. Well, let's... wrong button. Let's take care of that. You don't need to use this right now? What? The cord is cut. Let's... again, wrong button. And this time you can read it. Fair enough. Oh, something hidden there. Shotgun shells. Yes, please. Yes, please. And there's another club key. So there's 2 club door keys to go through. I think this is the car park. The parking lot. Is that this way? which means we might have our first run-in with Ada. These dogs take a pounding. He's still alive. Keep pressing the start button. Oh wow, used up all that pistol ammo already. Nope. Let's get that shotgun. Keep pressing the start button. I'm panicking. Oh, lovely. Double kill. Nope, there's the one there. That dog took how many shotgun rounds? The autopsy room? It's locked. That's good. I didn't really want to go in there. We'll go this way. Took the red herbs, probably just going to clog up my inventory now. Stop pressing the start button, Gary, stop it. Got plenty of health items. Oh, was that anything useful? It's just rubbish. It's just rubbish. Yeah, we'll go down there. It's better than turning around and dealing with a dog. Is that a safe room? It's definitely a safe room. Can tell by the music. So we've now got 3 of those plugs. I think I only need 1 more. And let's save it. What kind of person shoots dogs? Someone who wants to live when they're zombie dogs. I don't feel too bad about it. Alright, at least we've got a nice little surplus amount of health in the chest. They should have added chuds to the sewer section of the recent Resident Evil remake. Yeah. The fence is broken. It's too small for an adult to enter. We'll need to find a small child to send through there instead. Don't attack me, please. Thank you. Oh, and another one. Ah! He got me. And I'm injured. Dogs do a lot of damage in Resident Evil. Especially in this one. It's nothing. It's just scenery. It just stands out a lot more than it used to. Oh. Definitely a puzzle. And we're A-okay. The card reader is now active. If only I had a card. Hopefully I didn't need to get it from somewhere else. Maybe I can access the room without the card key. Maybe it's just the green light that says the door's open. I can't remember. Arms storage. It's definitely going to need a key, isn't it? There's a card reader to the left. Into the parking lot. I think this is where we'll meet Ada. Ada, wait!
Sorry about that. When I saw the uniform, I thought you were another zombie.
Her voice is really
Who are
quiet
you?
under the music.
Ada Wong.
And what are you doing here?
I'm looking for some guy named Ben. He's one of those reporter types, always looking for a scoop. I heard he was locked up in the cell block, only there's a wrecked car barring the entrance. I've been trying to find another way inside. If we work together, we can move this thing. Give me a hand here, will you?
I'll give you a hand, Ada. I'll give you a hand. But first, we're gonna go looting for some health. Need a herb break. Handbrake is loose. I can't move it alone. It looked like you could. Can't remember if there's another cutscene on the other side.
Ada, wait!
It was all worth it. The first Ada, wait. Where did she go? Did she go in here? No, I can hear dogs again. The lid is firmly closed. I might be able to open it if I had the right tool. Ah. That didn't seem very fair at all. Shot at the exact same time. Oh. Yeah, put the shotgun shells in the pistol, Leon, that'll work. There's nothing in there. I probably could have just ran past them, to be honest. Probably what I should have done. Took as many hits as if I would, as if I wasn't running past them. But no, I'll have to come back into this room to go into the manhole. This is where we meet Ben the reporter. I was hoping that was the key card, but no. A control panel to release the lock. It appears to be open. Oh, in that case. Let's go say hello to Ben the reporter. Dies a horrible death in every variation. The A or B playthrough. And he also dies a horrible death as well in the remake. First blue herb, don't need no poison just yet, but it's letting you know. Into the sewers is where you're most likely to be poisoned. I think that was the manhole cover then on the shelf.
Let me guess. You must be Ben, right? Get up, now!
What do you want? I'm trying to sleep here.
Is this the guy?
Ben? You told the city officials that you knew something about what's been going on, didn't you? What did you tell them?
And who the heck are you?
I'm trying to find my boyfriend. His name's John. He was working for a branch office of Umbrella, based in Chicago, but he suddenly disappeared 6 months ago. I heard a rumor that he's here in the city.
I don't know anything. And even if I did, why would I want to tell you?
Okay, I say we leave him in there. Does anyone know where they put the key to this cell?
I have it right here, officer. But I'm not about to leave this cell. Those zombies aren't the only things crawling around out there.
What was that?
Like I said, I'm not leaving this cell. Get out of here before you lead it right to me.
Hey, I'm not going anywhere. I'm the only cop left alive in this building.
What?
Look, if you want to live, then you're gonna have to leave with me.
But do you even know how to get out of the city?
Space.
There's a kennel in the back of the building. Inside the kennel is a manhole. Go through and it'll lead you to the sewer entrance, but it won't be easy.
All right, I'm going.
Okay. Wouldn't be a Resident Evil game without a trip through the sewers. I think I need to play as Ada to get the last piece as well. So I think I should be being shot by Annette soon. Annette Birkin. Is it in this room? I've already lost all sense of direction. One cutscene and I'm like, what? What am I doing? Where am I? Nope. There we go. Deep breath. Into the sewer we go. Giant spiders, the giant spiders. I literally had a nightmare about spiders last night. Yeah. I even remember the name we gave it in my nightmare. It was pterarachnids. Pterarachnids. Fucking massive black spiders. I'm gonna save it. I'm having horrible flashbacks to my pterarachnid nightmares. Yeah, that'll do. You saw the new Mortal Kombat Scorpion animated film. Yeah, I saw that was had been released. Is it any good? I haven't seen any good Mortal Kombat related stuff outside the games in quite a while. Oh, so that's where the plugs go. I might just go back and grab the plugs now and put them in, because I think if I come back here, when I come back here with the fourth plug, there's a boss fight. Oh well.
Ada?
Never mind.
I don't think I've introduced myself yet. My name's Leon. I'm with the RPD. It's a dead end.
You think we can get upstairs through this shaft? Give me a boost. I'll go and check.
Josh, you dreamed that you were stalking Ian and me. That's scary. Gary, you just had a James Cameron prophecy dream. Go write the script to Pterarachnids in your car right now. Yeah. Pterarachnids, they're coming for us. God, what was scary was how fast they moved. They weren't jumping, they just moved so goddamn fast. I mean, I'm not petrified of spiders, but, you know, I don't like them very much. And I'll do my best, you know, to usher them out of my room or out of the house, wherever possible. I try not to kill them. I don't want to incur the wrath of the spiders. But I have had a couple of nightmarishly close encounters with spiders. I remember driving late one night, driving back from a friend's house. And thankfully the streets were, you know, they were pretty empty. It was like 1 o'clock in the morning. And a spider just made its way down from the sun visor right in front of me and just hovered on a web right in front of my face. Of course, I slammed on the brakes. Kind of ended up going into the middle of the road. Thankfully, there was no oncoming traffic. But when I hit the brakes, what am I going back up here for? The spider kind of rocked with the motion away from me when I hit the brakes and then swung right back into my face. I'm glad there was no one there to see me screaming in my own car. And the last close nightmare I had with spiders was getting into bed and just come back from tabletopping downstairs, went to get into bed, laid down, and the moment just before I put my head to the pillow, big fat spiders just sat on my pillow. So I absolutely freaked out, threw something over it, and threw all of that just outside my room and then closed the door. Eight-Legged Freaks is a fun movie. It's got Carrie Ware. I like her. Of course, she was from the last few seasons of Sliders and the unfortunate Hellraiser Deader. So I only needed to come down here to get the key for Leon, but grab the extra shotgun shell, she'll throw them across for him as well. Wolf spiders. I don't need a spider that can howl at me. But then again, we're still creating the lore for Pterarachnids, so maybe they can mutate into the wolf variant.
Leon, can you hear me?
Ada, did you find anything?
Right here. Think fast. Here's one more. Hey, I can't reach the ventilation hole. I'm going to have to find another way around. I'll catch up with you later.
What? Ada, wait!
Gary, did you watch In Search of Darkness? No, I haven't seen either of Oliver Harper's documentaries yet. I mean, I didn't support them, so I don't have the physical copy, but I'm sure I'll be able to find a copy streaming somewhere. Wolf Spiders is a real name. Yeah, I wouldn't know. There's spiders, and they're all in the same category for me. So let's go and put away those chess piece plugs. At least there's no really annoying poem puzzle like in the remake. You just plop them in. Ready for insertion. Wrong button, Leon. Wrong button. At least I don't think there's a combination. I mean, he said he lists them all off, but I don't think there's a combination to put them in. I think he knows which way they go. I will be back to this room. You need to have a piccolo. A piccolo sound that plays every time you take a hit on your vape. Yeah. You know, my tension levels are rising if it just stays in my hand with the controller. It's just like I'm panicking. Need to remain zen or I will not make it through this alive. Cronenberg movie named Spider. I don't actually think it has spiders in it. I think, if I remember, it's a psychological horror film. I haven't seen it in 20 plus years. Spam. Yeah, fuck me. I don't think I got poisoned then. I mean, it bit me, but it didn't do the full grab bite animation. I'm fine. That's good, because I just put the blue herb away as well. Just be typical to be grabbed after. Right on, so I think I'm heading back into the police station now, because I don't have the key card for down here yet, do I? I don't need to see Ben again. Now I've got to remember where the club keys are. There's one directly up top, and then there's that blue door one by the interrogation office. Are you guys going to do a 420 special and smoke weed while watching Eraserhead? Man. Oh, fuck! I don't honestly ever want to rewatch Eraserhead again. It's not a fun film for me to watch. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love the guy. I love the work. But I always struggle to make it through that film in its entirety. Oh, bastard. I'm gonna heal before you kill me. Whew. Which way was it? It says it's green here, so maybe I can get in this door? Did I unlock the autopsy room? Oh, yeah. I did. I'm sure there's nothing unpleasant in this room. No. Just a bunch of sleeping people. Go, go, go! Go, go, go! Go, go, go! Yes! Don't shoot dogs, Gary. I'm trying not to fucking give me a username, but sometimes, you know, there's no choice. Alright. Yeah, I'm just waiting for the prompt. Like, you go up to it and you just expect it to go, use the card key? It's just like, no, you have to go into the menu to use it. Shotgun ammo, yeah. Plenty of that, please. This is one of the things that I don't think they copied, did they, into the remake? Was with the A and B scenarios, was the choice of taking an item and not having that item available for the other playthrough. And because I really don't like Claire's weaponry, she's got the grenade launcher, but she's also got the crappy bow gun. So at least this way I'll leave her the machine gun. And for now, I'll take the extra carry space. I'll actually reload the handgun as well. Oh, I feel better now. I can carry more stuff. Shoot the dogs, Gary. It's kill or be killed. It is in this game. I think I'm going to have to run past the dogs that's up here, though. As we head back into the police station. Should be the last time going back into the police station now. That's the second door for the club key. There's one more door to go through. Nothing in the locker. Oh, something in this one. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Oh, is it the Magnum in here? It is. Oh, I've got the Magnum. Watchman's Diary. August 11th. I finally had the chance to see blue skies for the first time in ages, but it did little to lift my spirits. I was reprimanded by the chief for neglecting my duties while I was up on the clock tower. There's only one thing I still don't understand. The chief seemed to be more concerned about the fact that I was up on the tower rather than I was neglecting my duties. Why was access to the tower prohibited in the first place anyway? I recently talked to the old man who works the scrapyard out back. His name is Thomas. He's a quiet man and really seems to enjoy chess. He even went so far as to design a special key and lock engraved with chess pieces on them for one of the doors in the disposal yard. We made plans to play chess tomorrow night. I can't help but wonder how good he is. One thing that's been bothering me about him is the way he always scratching himself. Does he have some sort of skin disease, or is he just rude? Thomas was a much better player than I imagined. I used to think of myself as a fairly decent player, but he did a pretty good job of humbling me. About the only thing I imagine that could match his skill in chess is his appetite. All the guy did was talk about food throughout the entire game. He sounded fairly healthy, but he didn't look quite right. I wonder if he's okay. I was supposed to play another game of chess with Thomas, but we had to cancel it because he hasn't been feeling too well. He stopped by to see me, but I told him to go back and rest, since he literally looked like the Walking Dead. He insisted that he was just fine, but I could tell he was really having problems. Come to think of it, I have been feeling too good myself lately. Itchy, scratchy, tasty. His throat and abdomen have been torn out. I thought he had suicided, but no, I guess he got eaten. Anything else? Anything else on the other bed? That's fine. Magnum and shotgun ammo. We're doing alright. The Clock Tower series on the PlayStation is also supposed to be great. Yeah. I only ever played a couple of them because there were quite a few of them. If I'm remembering right, the Clock Tower has the, is it the giant clown with the giant shears, the big scissors? Toast, crunchy, tasty. Great reading, Mr. Gary, thank you. I do try to read them as we find them, if I think they're going to be interesting. Okay, back into the police station proper. Let's... Got plenty of pistol rounds, we'll use them up for now. I think this is the right area. The interrogation area should be out and around to the right. sure there's a shotgun attachment somewhere I should have picked up as well. But I can't remember where the key was. Or where the chest is that it's in. This key is useless now. Discard it? Yes. At least, I mean, I've only just realised now, at least on the A playthrough, there's no Mr. X chasing me down. I don't think I'm ready for that just yet. I have to save for the B playthrough. Oh, and there's the cog. And I think that's a roll of film on the table, which I'm not picking up. I remember this room because this is one of the rooms where Mr. X comes and attacks you. You can light a fire here. Well, let's do that. If I remember rightly, it's got to be a combination of these. I just can't remember the order. There's only a few combinations it could be. Second time? That's not too bad. We'll take the cogwheel. Now we need to take it upstairs to the 3rd floor to the watch clock tower thing. Quickest way up there, probably up through the library. So I could probably go back into the main hallway and then up the ladder and around. Oh wow, I can actually read the chalkboard that's on the side there. Something to remain silent. It can be used against you. You have the right. If you cannot, one will be appointed. Any questions? Answer questions. Lawyer present. You stop answering. Boss, I'm sure you'll probably be able to give me the whole... Is it the Miranda rights? Have you ever had to say that to somebody in person? It just seems like a very American thing. Liquor right there. I came this way to avoid this. Do I sneak past? Do I just gun blazing? Let's equip the shotgun just in case. Oh, he saw me, and he's hitting me. You love the movie angles? Yeah. Very, very cinematic. Oh, what the hell was that? Oh, that's nothing. That's why I didn't want to go that way and rather come up through the ladder instead of going around. I guess taking one hit from a liquor is better than blasting all of them with ammo that I'd rather save. Dylan, you son of a bitch! Stick around. When are you guys going to get Macaulay Culkin on the show to talk about The Good Son? Well, I guess we're going to have to get him to fly on a plane to get over here. Boss says, yeah, Gary, not exactly like that, but there are procedures when arresting. A perp can get off if not followed, no matter what they did. Right, right. Oh crap, do I need the crank or a valve or something up here as well? I might have to backtrack. Hopefully this was all I needed. there's the last plug. An old dust chute. Will you jump down? Well, I'd rather not, but Leon, I'm just going to push you down it anyway. Yeah, he was on AVGN. He was on Red Letter Media as well. Yeah.
No! Get away!
What are the Resident Evil games lately and shoving stuff down your throat? It's eyeball Paul. He's taking too many shots to the eye. Oh, so the chute is taking me straight back down here with the last plug. Is it through there? Oh, let's just go and see what happened to him. Are you okay, Ben?
Ben! Can you still hear me? Come on, answer! Damn! I don't believe this.
Take it easy, Will and Matt's excellent podcast.
Ben.
Bitter irony. The chief of police, a co-conspirator. Get that scum. Make him pay.
Hang in there, Ben. Oh, my
Get
chest!
that scum.
It's burning!
Make them pay.
What's wrong?
That's awesome. And amazingly gruesome. Leon just stands there like, "Yeah, what?"
Good God, what was that?
Not to be a douche, but Culkin is on whoever will have him. It seems to be at this point. And I think if you invite him in, I don't think you can get rid of him either. We have lost the Mansion Lab facility due to the actions of the renegade operative Albert Wesker. Wesker! Fortunately, his interference will have no lasting effects upon our continued virus research. Our only present concern is the presence of the remaining STARS members, Redfield, Valentine, Burton, Chambers, and Vickers, who's now dead. If it comes to light that the STARS have any evidence to the activities of our research, dispose of them in such a manner that would appear to be purely accidental. Continue to monitor the progress and make certain their knowledge does not go public. Annette will continue to be your contact throughout this affair. William Birkin. I have deposited the amount of $10,000 to the account for your services this term as per our agreement. The development of the G-Virus scheduled to replace the T-Virus is near completion. Once completed, I am certain there will be I will be appointed to be a member of the executive board for Umbrella Incorporated. It is imperative that we proceed with extreme caution. Redfield and the remaining STARS members are still attempting to uncover information on the project. Continue to monitor their activities and block all attempts to investigate the underground research facilities. We have a problem. I have received information informing me that Umbrella HQ has sent spies to recover my research on the G-Virus. There are an unknown number of agents involved. They must not be allowed to take this project away from me, as it represents my entire life's work. Search the city thoroughly for any suspicious persons, detain any such individuals by whatever means deemed necessary, and contact me immediately through Annette. With these precautions, any possible threat should be eliminated. I will not allow anyone to steal my work on the G-Virus. Not even Umbrella. William Birkin.
Where are you going, Ada?
Oh, I thought he was going to
To
say
the
it
chemical
then.
plant.
Ada, wait!
I have a feeling that's where I'll find John.
Ada, wait! Hey!
He did it. It was just a
Do you
gentle
read me,
Ada
Claire?
wait this time.
We now have access to the back of the parking lot.
Got it.
I'm getting out of here and heading to the sewer. Can you meet me there?
I'm on my way.
I'm on my way. Don't sound too infused, Claire. Which one's the save room? Because that's the room I want to go in right now. It's back through the car park. It's not through there, is it? Hey David, Gary should do audiobooks. Very short audiobooks. Am I even going the right way? Let's just head back into the police station. Do I need to go down into the manhole cover, don't I? Which is back the other way. It's in the kennel room that I want to go to. Down past the spiders again. Yeah. Ada, wash your hands. The zombies definitely don't follow social distancing, but they got other problems. Oh, I gotta pass the spiders again. And the other one, where are you? Up the stairs. It's been a long time since I've ever tried to kill those spiders. I don't even know how many shots they take. Start with some H.P. Lovecraft novels, Mr. Gary, yeah. Yeah, a lot of those are pretty short. So yeah, let's save it. I mean, I've got the Magnum. I could just blast that boss to smithereens. No. Yeah. Overwrite the data. Nick Cage should be in every Lovecraft movie, yeah. Although, I tend to think that he would oversell the going crazy part. There's no plain green herbs, so let's just stash you away. We'll double down on the healing there. And wrong button. We'll equip the Magnum. Ain't taking no chances. And in this way. Josh says, yeah, I got scared of spiders after arachnophobia. Yeah. Oh, God, that film. And it's dead. Get him off! Wrong button, Leon. Kept one Magnum around. Let's get out of here before any of those bugs climb up his back again. Yeah, arachnophobia is... I mean, even if you didn't have a fear of spiders, that film will give you a fear of spiders.
Ada!
It's like sharks with jaws. The movie Jaws. All sharks have jaws, obviously.
What was that all about? Running off like that was reckless and stupid. Those zombies are everywhere. Not to mention that thing that got Ben.
I was there, Leon. I know.
Look, Ada. As an officer, it's my job to look out for you. But we're not going to get through this alive if we don't work together. okay?
All right. We'll do this your way for now.
I'm gonna do it my way, Ada. You just need to follow one command. Wait! I don't know if I come back this way. I probably will end up coming back this way. Note, sewer manager facts. On the first and third Wednesdays of the month, Angelica Margaret, Chief of Maintenance, will make use of the facilities. Be sure to reduce the moisture levels in the facility by activating the fan, as the equipment she will be using is susceptible to the effects of water vapors. On the 28th of every month, the chemical transporter, Don Weller, will use the facility. The chemicals he will be transporting are extremely volatile. Extreme caution should be observed throughout their transport. On the 6th and 16th of every month, Police Chief Brian Irons will visit the facility to attend to the regular meetings that take place in the lab. On the 4th Friday of every other month, William Birkin will use the facility to conduct a training seminar for the Chicago branch of Umbrella Inc. As the probability of an attack upon Dr. Birkin will be high, take every measure conceivable to guard his life. You will be informed of all other potential visitors and the times they will arrive as needed. Guide these individuals to their destination safely. We expect nothing but the best from you. Charles Coleman, Security Chief, Umbrella Headquarters. More bullets. Now, this looks a bit... So now do I go down the lift or through the door first? Or do I save it? I'll put the Magnum away. Put the Blue Herb away. Put the healing item away. We'll save it. Progress is progress. Is the game volume too high? Let me know if that's any better. It's too dark to see anything. Well, it's a good job I got a trusty lighter. Wrong button, Leon. Magnum rounds. Oh, I just put the Magnum away. Is there another light source? It's really dark. Yep, there's another one. I'm gonna take a shot every time I bring up the wrong menu. We must type louder. Yeah, too high. Game volume's got too high suddenly. Okay, I'll go into the other screen and I'll turn it down again. So there's nothing down here, just some ammo, which is fine. That's what I needed. Yeah, there were loud bleeps in the original games, and then they got quieter. Like muffled clicks. I did just lower the volume. Let me know again if it's still too loud. Maybe too loud, or too quiet still. Okay, let's go in there.
Ada! Heads up!
Leon, that woman was... I have to talk to her.
Leon, wait! Which way to go? I don't think... Oh, it's up through there? Yeah. Ugh. Avoid the bugs. Run right past them. You can never fight them. There's just so many of them. And I think they only do a bit of damage, but if you stay there, I think you'll end up taking quite a bit of damage. Oh, it's story time.
Don't move. You're the one who was with that cop, if I'm not mistaken. Identify yourself. Ada Wong. Ada Wong. I've heard that name before. Now I remember. One of the men from Chicago who came to assist the T-virus research used his girlfriend's name as his password. Ada and John, I believe. How did you know? Who are you? Annette Birkin. My husband is the man responsible for the creation of the T-virus. William Birkin. What? John's dead. He became one of those zombies. My condolences. And although I regret this, you will be joining him shortly. I won't let anyone take the G-virus away from me. G-virus? It's capable of creating the ultimate bioweapon. Its potential is even greater than that of the T-virus. Then that must mean the creature in the police department is... Precisely. My husband, William. And it's all Umbrella's fault. None of this would have happened if they hadn't tried to steal his research away from him.
Hey, it's the army of hunks.
This way.
Umbrella's special operatives.
It's sheer perfection. My precious G-virus. No one will ever take you away from me.
There he is.
So you finally come.
Doctor, we're here to collect the G-virus sample.
Sorry, but I won't just hand over my life. Sorry.
Stop. You might hit the sample. That's it, all right. Okay, let's move out.
William. Oh my. Hold on, darling. I'm taking care of that bullet wound first. Stay here.
Hey, it's just a scientist, just trying to do his work, and some military big shots just gonna come in and ruin everything.
Retrieve the sample yet?
Affirmative. We'll be at the rendezvous point in 1 minute.
Roger.
Are you telling me that he injected the G-virus into his own body? The G-virus has the ability to revitalize cellular functions.
What was that? Something's wrong. Let's check it out. Over there. Shoot! Eat this, you freak! I'm stopping it! What is this thing? Hurry! What is this thing? Fire! Fire! You son of a...
Such a good cutscene, isn't it? Oh! And that's how the virus escaped into the city through the rats.
So those rats were the carriers of the virus.
As a result of his virus-induced transmutation, William should have lost any prior memories he had as a human by now. Even worse, every G-Virus bioweapon, including William, has the ability to implant embryos into other creatures.
And create offspring. No.
Oh, slow-mo fight. Slap across the face.
Too bad.
Too bad. Back about your day as normal, Ada. So I don't know if anyone remembers Resident Evil 1 too much, but there was... Actually, don't need any of this right now. We'll save all that for somebody else, Leon. In Resident Evil 1, towards the end of the game, there was a computer terminal, and to log into it, you needed to put in the name John, and the password was Ada. You know, didn't really put the two together until you play Resident Evil 2, and then you play as Ada, or you meet Ada, who's searching for her boyfriend John, who she was just kind of using to get intel from Umbrella as to the goings-on. What's in the sewer? What could it be?
Ada?
It doesn't actually have the bloodshot wound that he would have in his normal... that he would see in his normal outfit. Can't use the lift. We'll take the sewer map, because I know I'm going to get lost in the sewer, even if it's a straight line. I'm going to get lost. Yeah, Resident Evil 0 definitely made Birkin less sympathetic. He's a douche. I'll take the wolf medal. Anything else? Yes. Shotgun shells. Well, I've never had so much ammo. I'm blessed. I can't follow up through that way because the fan is back. Ugh. The size of them. Leg it, Leon, leg it. There might have been ammo on that soldier there, but I'm not stopping. Yeah. Oh. Clearance identification system. A wolf and an eagle are etched into the device. Well, I've got one of them. Wrong button, Leon! I'll use one of them now. So I need to get the eagle medal to clear the waterfall, because I just won't walk through it otherwise. Video game logic. It's like, oh, there's a waist-high fence. I'll have to find another way around. I'm not poisoned, am I? Nope, that's fine. Oh, nuts. Well, smag. Liquid, hot, smag. I gotta run all the way back. I mean, the spiders are pretty slow when they're up on the ceiling. As long as you're just sprinting straight, they're not going to catch you with their acid spit. I would have really liked to see the spiders reimagined. I can only imagine how scary they'd be with the lighting effects they have with the new games, and the sounds of their movements and the animations of their legs. Could have been one of the creepiest enemies in the reboots, but oh well. Maybe they're saving it for the Resident Evil 4 remake. It's the valve, not the crank. Yeah, I've got rid of the crank. I can put the magnum ammo away. That should be enough. Yeah, cannot walk through water. Can't walk through the waterfall at least. His ammo, has he got anything on it? He doesn't actually. It's the fact that they're, when the spiders are moving, the eye got me. They're really bassy. Like dum 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 dum. And you hear the spiders moving. I definitely think I'm poisoned now. I was. Or I've just damaged even. Mild caution. I should be okay. Wrong button, Leon. I think I have to use it when I get on the other side as well and send it back up. Do I keep the valve? Yeah. Lots of herbs. Oh, I saw some shotgun ammo there as well. I think I see a typewriter there too, which reminds me that there is a boss fight coming up, or a sub-boss, I guess, a small boss, mini-boss. Wrong button, Leon. I must have been playing a game recently where the start button brings up the inventory or something. And it's just kind of stuck in my head. Is there an ink ribbon with it? Is there one there? I think I can see one there. Yeah. I'm going to save it just because my childhood fear of this section is now coming back to haunt me. I mean, you should be able to do this part without taking any hits, but I also get the feeling that it's a one-hit kill if it does. David says, well, I'm off to work. Off to work from the bus. Have fun, Gary. Only another 3 weeks at least of lockdown. Yeah. It's for our safety. Well, I hope work doesn't go. Hope work goes quickly for you.
Ada!
Oh, you can actually see it in the water right there. Look, you can actually see it before it moves. You never could see it before. Bah. I think the very first time I ever got to this area, I just kind of stood there and started shooting at it. I never realised there was a Jaws-esque way of defeating it. Eat it! Smile, you son of a bitch! That's so cool. Blew the top of his head off. Yeah, I know I didn't need to save it, but I wanted to. I probably would have got stuck in the wall or in the graphics or something.
Leon.
Time to collapse.
This bullet wound isn't making things any easier.
Quiet,
Oh yeah, I forgot
Leon.
you were shot.
I'll patch you up.
Did the bandages go over the leather jacket?
That's two
Nope.
I owe you.
Don't mention it.
I just found out. John's dead.
What?
Never mind. Let's just get out of here. The sooner the better.
I wonder who killed John as the zombie. Would it have been Jill or would it have been Chris? And who was locked in the basement? Oh, she's got stuck in the graphics. And there's the eagle crest. Eagle medal. Anything else? Oh, just the sewer manager's diary. It's been a while, but I saw Don today and we talked after completing our work. He told me he'd been sick, in bed until yesterday. It really doesn't come as much of a surprise given how long he's been working here. He was sweating like a horse and kept scratching his body. While we were talking, I asked if he was hot, but he just looked at me funny. What's wrong with him anyway? Chief Irons has been visiting the lab quite often lately. I don't know what he's doing over there, but he always looks grim. The expression on his face has been even more unsettling than usual. My guess is that it's because of Dr. Birkin's impossible requests. The chief has my sympathies, though. After all he's done for the town, he doesn't deserve this. I rarely drink because I'm on the graveyard shift, but I don't suppose I have much to complain about since this is how I earn my living. Chief Irons came in late today, looking grimmer than his usual self. I tried to joke with him, to cheer him, but he just wasn't amused. He pulled his gun and threatened to shoot me. I was able to calm him down, but that guy must have some serious problems. I know he can't enter the lab without my help and my medal. This is what it means for the chief to serve and protect. William informed me that the police and media have begun their investigation on Umbrella's affairs. He said that the investigation will be city-wide and that there is a possibility they'll even search through the sewers. He asked me to suspend all Umbrella sewer facilities operations until the investigation has concluded. The sewer will still be used for passage, but he stressed that I have to be extremely cautious and that I'd lose my job if someone finds out about this operation. You'll be fed to the gators. Nothing else useful here. Oh, welcome back, Ada. Thanks for waiting. You can use it to stop the fan briefly. Let's leg it. Let's go. Let's go. Hey Adam, good morning, afternoon. It is afternoon over here right now. Another quick dash past the spitters. Nope, nope, the spitters are gone and the zombies are getting up. Not staying to play with them. Don't need to come back here anymore. There we go. Let's get out of here. Let me find out that goes on. So where are we heading to now? We're heading to the labs? Don't remember this section very well. Is this a boss fight area? I think it might be. I think it might be the first fight with Birkin. Control panel for the Skytram. Wouldn't power it on? Yes. Very good. If I remember, does Birkin claw his way through. Again, they replicated. You know, replaying this now, it's reminding me a lot of the differences they made in the second one. Sorry, in the remake of this one. Yeah, there we go. I can't remember if I don't know if I have to shoot him or attack him, or it's just on a timer anyway. Oh, Ada's shooting me instead. You can see the little visual cue that he's about to attack. You can see the smoke dust dropping down. Yeah, I didn't really need to shoot him at all. I didn't even realise we were actually moving. It looks like somebody sat on that bench there as well. You can see the silhouette of somebody. Well, we've arrived. A flare gun. I need something to ignite it. Well, got just the thing. Let's signal the flare. Claire, I came this way. Ooh. Well, the flare went straight out. There's something on the floor. A W weapon box key, is that? Okay, I think this is the laboratory. Of course, every good Resident Evil game ends in a laboratory. How I hit that zombie. I was aiming at the wall. Oh shit, there's another one. Thanks for your help, Ada. Did I come this way for nothing? Oh man. Oh, there is something. Very good. Shotgun parts. Again, I should probably use up the shotgun then before replacing it, but I've got plenty of ammo. I'm gonna say to hell with it. Combat shotgun. Now we're talking. Let's run past him. I think if Ada can get herself killed as well, and it'll just game over. Josh says, any guilty pleasures, Gary? Me now, it's Return of the Jedi and Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters, isn't it? Ghostbusters is a guilty pleasure? That film is amazing. Love Ghostbusters. But I can only imagine when you say Ghostbusters being a guilty pleasure, it's going to have to be that film that doesn't really exist in my mind's eye. Playing dead. Knew you were playing dead. So ladder up that way. What was around here? Another zombie. Oh, reloaded. Oh. Yeah, we'll take the green herb. Probably should have picked up the other one. That's fine. I thought it was a red herb there. It's only another green one. You disagreed. Ghostbusters 1 has its flaws. If it does, it doesn't matter. Ghostbusters 1 is lightning in a bottle. Ghostbusters 1 is my childhood. Oh, we're gonna save it. we'll go and save it. I think the S ranking requires you to only save it once, and I think not use any infinite ammo weapons and no first aid sprays. So I don't think that's happening anytime soon. In the old PlayStation days, I definitely did. It's one of the only ways I think to unlock Hunk and Tofu as playable characters for their survival mode, mercenaries type mode. Oh, even more Magnum rounds. I actually needed the Magnum for a little while. I might just keep it around for a little bit. Reload it, put the ammo away. I don't think I need the valve anymore. That looks good. Lots of weapons, one healing item. Oh, there's another healing item there. Stash that one away for later. Any other goodies? A machine control panel. That's all he's got to say about that. Is this the okay, it's this way. I think it's the Birkin fight. My memory of the remake in this game is kind of bleeding into one. Seems to be a control device for the turntable. There's a keyhole. I don't think I have that key. That key. The control panel key. It's pretty straightforward. Part of me is wishing now that I'd taken some more healing items with me. I do think this is the boss battle. I think this is where Ada might get injured. Will you push the activation switch? Yes. Well, let's go. I remember back in the day, seeing the full motion videos play out just meant you made progress.
Ada! Ada! Can you hear me?
Ada, wait!
Come on, snap out of it!
Let's equip that Magnum. Let's go. In case of an emergency, the red light will turn on, and access from outside will be prohibited for a limited time. It means I can't run back in here. Birkin. I know you're out there. Oh! Lobbed the metal pole at me. Trying to do his best Goro impression. And his face is melted into his chest, and he now has a new face. And a new arm. Oh! 2 magnum shots and run. Turn around. Miss that one, I think, and get horribly sliced. Keep running. See, having the ability to quick turn make this fight a lot easier instead of having to turn around. Oh, he got me. Oh, he got me twice. How am I doing for ammo? Wrong button. Got one shot left. And really caution, so let's fire this shot. Good. And run. Get the shotgun ready. Oh! Didn't like that. Is he still coming? What's he doing? Love the sound of the new shotgun. The upgraded shotgun. Oh, he's down. He's down. So far, so good. Funny how the lock works when the boss is done. It's like, yeah, there's no more threats out there. We've landed now. I don't know how far down this elevator has gone. How deep into the ground is this nest?
Wake up!
This laboratory.
Come on!
And where did Birkin go? He's not there anymore. Shaft type M. So this is the last area of the game now.
Welcome back. Hey, take it easy. We're inside Umbrella's secret lab. I'll go find something to treat that wound, so just rest here in the meantime.
But I'll only slow you down with these injuries.
Yeah, I'll defend Ghostbusters more than Return of the Jedi,
Save
without doubt.
I told you, it's my
I
job
love
to look after you.
Ghostbusters.
But you'll be in danger if you stay with me. I know I've only known you for a short period of time, but I really enjoy being with you. I know I'm not capable of caring about anyone, but I don't want to lose you.
We're leaving this place together. Wait here for me. I'll be right back.
Any supplies in here? Anything useful? More shotgun rounds. Oh, I got pity. I should just be able to blast my way right through to the end with that much ammo. That's some Magnum ammo? Even more Magnum ammo. A lucky day. Take the herbs, got any just single greens left? Yeah. That'll do. Main shaft, or I'm guessing this way is locked. Whenever pressing the button has no effect. It hasn't been used for a long time. I find that hard to believe it hasn't been used in a long time. Like the amount of personnel who are working down here, the amount of visitors you are having. The main fuse has been removed and the power is out. If I remember rightly, we head down the blue corridor, then the red corridor. I'm just remembering that from the remake. I don't know if it's different in this one. The door is open with a key card. The shutter is shut firmly in place. There's a shutter switch where you press it, no response. No power. Somebody took the fuse. control box used for super low temperature experiments. I could set the superconductor fuse here, if I had a fuse case. What's this? A fuse case. I love that little animation. Couldn't have done that by hand. Anything else? Anything in the big freezer? Nope. Nada nothing. Oh, it's a first aid spray hiding on that barrel. I'll take it. That couldn't have been everything, right? Is that the fuse ready to go in the centerpiece? So maybe I'll put the fuse in there and then come back this way if it opens up, if I'm doing it right. There it is. The power has been restored. Slightly. Oh, that door's open with a card key. I can actually raise the shutter though. I think this is something that's over the A and B playthroughs. I think if I do something here in the A playthrough, it activates in the second one. 2 or more staff needed to be present, yeah. So if I put my fingerprint in, not on file, I've got to register it, then come back and do it. It's one of those time sync things. If you were trying to, I don't know, complete it under par time, it's one of those things that would waste your time. Oh shit, the plants. Shoot them from off screen. I know they take a good few minutes to kill. That should be enough from both. Nope, still flicking around. What was this way? 2 more doors. And that one's locked from the inside. But this one's not. Sounds like something horrible is in here. Laboratory Security Manual. In the instance of an uncontainable biohazardous breakout, all security measures will be directed toward the underground transport facility. In the instance that any abnormalities are detected amongst cargo in transit, all materials will automatically be transported from the loading zone to the designated high-speed train, at which point all materials will be isolated and disposed of immediately. In the instance of a Class 1 emergency, the entire train will be purged and disposed of without delay. In the instance that the lab itself becomes contaminated, the northernmost route currently used to transport materials to and from the facility will be designated, and the emergency escape route as the emergency escape route. This route will secure passage to the relay point outside the city limits. Disclosure about any information regarding research conducted here or the existence of this facility is strictly prohibited. Since it's a top priority to keep all research classified, escape access may be denied under certain extenuating circumstances. You ain't getting out, no matter what. User registration. Username guest. Password none. Okay then. A researcher's corpse. It looks like he's pouring oil all over the place. Maybe I can set it on fire? Have it. Kill the plants. I think now I can crawl through it, actually. I think that is the plan. A researcher's bed. Yep, nothing useful here. Nothing else useful. I don't know if I could have gotten through the doorway, through the other door. I think I had to come and burn this to get in there. Old friends, we meet again. Have it. I got a Oh, 2 shots, 2 dead lickers. Very good. So that was the way I crawled in through there, was it? Yeah, I'll take the ink ribbon for now. There's space. I unlocked that door. Oh wow, look at all that shotgun ammo. $62 rounds total right now. Was there anything else actually useful in here? The interior has been destroyed by the plant. The interior has been destroyed by the plant. Is that the way? No. So I guess it was just liquors and ammo, which is fine. Nope, another plant. Oh, reload, quick. That's why I prefer to reload in the menus. Oh, another one. Well, we'll get you on the way back out. You'll still be there. I definitely prefer the remake's reimagined version of these, where you can actually tell that there were still people covered in the plant variant of the virus. That's a long ladder. Nope, I can hear something. Sounds like a liquor. Can't see it, can't see it. Oh! Is that another one? Is that a third one out there? Problemo. Now we've got that combat shotgun, they are not a problem. Wow, even more green herbs. Make a super heal there. Save that one for now. There's a disc slot. The monitor says insert a verification MO disc to open the gate. I ain't got one of them. Stuck on the wall. This is the only place left to go right now. Metal Gear Solid 3 has the longest ladder, I think, in video game history. Oh, it's the communications area. We'll get to chat with Claire. I think she interrupts me instead. Yeah, can't actually activate it. Still holding onto that weapon box key. I don't actually know where it goes. Not yet. I might have even run past the room. I don't think I did. Into the door marked B. Oh, what's in here? Oh shit, is that the giant, is that the moth? Ugh. Locked with a card key. Ugh, it's dropping maggot larvae everywhere. It's gross. I don't even know if you go into that moth room on the A playthrough or not. It's tightly locked. Oh, here we go. Weapon box key. Yes. What's in the box? Magnum parts. Oh, wow. Let's take his head off. I'm aiming straight up. Oh! Took half his torso away as well. Don't quite know it's dead yet. So satisfying. Isn't the shotgun just like one of the best video game weapons? So much raw firepower. What kind of experiments have been going on here? I don't know, Leon, take a look around. I got something for you too. Oh, there's the card key. Looks like a machine used for the vaccine research. Don't we need that? Do I need to make a vaccine for Ada? Is it the A playthrough or the B playthrough? Or did all I need to come down here was for the card? I'm guessing it was just for the card for now. Nothing else here? Oh, I suppose I can get in there if I use the key card. I can't remember if I can just run in and grab and get out again without having to fight. Well, it's not even in here. Not even in here. Oh, no, it's there. Oh, I can't reach it. Get off! Get off. Will you operate the computer? Yes. Enter your name. Guest. The 7th guest. Yep, just going to register my fingerprint. Hopefully the moth thing doesn't, you know, lay its eggs in my back while I do this. Valid for 24 hours. Thank you. Oh! Whoa, 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 whoa. And I'm out. I mean, I had the ammo to kill the moth thing, but it's just one of those things where it's like, no, ammo is precious, even though I've got an abundance of it. Do I need to save anything in there? No. No, we're good. I half expected Claire to intercept us then on the computer terminal. You got me good, man. You got me good. I had no idea you were about to drop down through there. Oh, so that requires the ammo disc. Continue backtracking. Nope. Get around down the ladder and go up the incredibly long ladder. We'll take the green herb as we pass through. Nope. I remember. So now I need to head back to the blue area. Verify my fingerprint. Open half the door. Commence with fingerprint identification. If only Ada was here. This card key is useless now. Discard it. How do you know this? Is that Magnum rounds? Nope, first aid spray. Oh, lots of zombies. Oh, and I had to reload at that point. Oh. How annoying. He's still going. Get ruined. Anything useful here? Can't see anything in the dark. Nope. So what's this do? Activator VAM for base vaccine synthesis. Do I need the light switch? We push it. Yeah, that might help things a little bit, Leon. Still won't activate it. Do you see anything over here? Something shining. Oh, it's the MO disc. Okay, so now probably backwards and come back into here later. There's something else there. Oh, there was Magnum rounds there. You could see the silver object on the table, but picked up handgun or shotgun or whatever it was instead.
You murdered my husband. I know what you're looking for. You came for the G-Virus, didn't you? But you'll never take it from me. This is my husband's legacy. Now, where's that spy you were working with earlier? You know who I'm talking about.
What?
You really don't know anything, do you? You're so gullible. She's one of the operatives sent here by the agency. The only reason why she came here is to obtain the G-Virus.
That's a lie.
No, it's the truth. I discovered this when I did a background check on her. She specifically got close to John and became his girlfriend to get information about Umbrella.
That can't be. I know her. Ada wouldn't do something like that.
If you don't want to
I've only known her for
believe
about
it, I
5
don't
minutes,
really
Leon.
care. You're about to die anyway. What happened?
Obviously, a much better cutscene in the remake. I was gonna say I haven't got any inventory space. We'll replace the lighter.
The self-destruct sequence has been activated. Repeat, the self-destruct sequence has been activated. This sequence may not be aborted. All employees proceed to the emergency car at the bottom platform.
Uh-oh. Now you know you're getting to the end of the Resident Evil game. When the self-destruct sequence has been activated, and it cannot be shut down. Do I need to... Oh, it was the MO disc. No, it was the... No, I don't need to use any of this. I use the MO disc to open up the escape room. Was it down? It was down this way, wasn't it?
Leon.
I thought it crashed then.
I've been waiting for you, Leon.
You traitor!
What are you doing?
You know what this is about. So just hand over the G virus.
I don't believe this. Annette was right. About everything.
That's why I told you to leave without me, but you wouldn't listen. Now hand it over. Don't make me shoot you.
You can't do that.
Ada!
Ada! Ada! I've got you. Don't
Ada,
give
wait!
up.
G virus. Leon. It's over. Just
No!
Shut up. You're gonna make it.
It's too late, Leon.
Love the music.
Both know it.
No. I promised you that we would escape. You just have to help me out here.
I really wanted to escape with you, Leon. Escape from everything. Goodbye.
Ada, wait!
Ada! This is what everyone's been dying for.
Leon, did you really have to throw that away? There are no rounds in the magazine. Not even going to keep it as a keepsake? Moving on. Then the music and the horror kicks back in again after the sad music. Like, there wasn't really that much time for Leon to get acquainted with Ada. It has such an emotional response to her so soon. I really need to replay Resident Evil 4 because I know Ada turns up in 4. I really can't remember how their interactions continue. I know Leon is still chasing after her in Resident Evil 4, and I think he meets up with her again in Resident Evil 6. Because this Leon A playthrough is, I guess, not the canon playthrough. I think it's Claire A and Leon B are the canon playthrough stories. I could be wrong. Let's just make some space. Let's just do that now. Upgrade the Magnum. Use that green parrot. Use the MO disc. Give me the pop-up, or just use it. They have sex in 4? Do they? I can't remember.
5 minutes until detonation.
Here we go. Elevator. Activate. Huge lift used to reach the platform. Will you activate it? Yes, please. Now what? Operatic music! Wrong button, wait. Let's get the new handgun, Magnum upgrade. Oh, happy with that. Music definitely gives me Parasite Eve vibes. Turn into some kind of dog. Oh shit! Anytime soon, or are you just gonna stay up there? He's jumped down. One shot and move. Don't want to change the camera. Oh, he's up on the wall. Wow. It's time to move, Leon. It's time to move. Oh, wow, timing. Let's reload while we're at it. When we get out of the wrong menu. I'm sorry. Oh shit, he's running. And I'm in danger. No, not danger. Look like it. Oh shit. Oh fuck, he's picked me up as well. Button mashing time. Can't quite tell. Caution still, I'm gonna use it. And I can't get out. I can't get out! Like that. Upgraded Magnum definitely did the job. He's curling up into the fetal position. And the elevator arrives. I can't remember if the elevator just doesn't arrive until you defeat the boss. Oh, wrong. That's not the elevator door, Leon. Visual just doesn't seem right, but yeah, it's at an angle. It's where you'll fight Mr. X in the reimagined version. Is that the ending? Because I don't think you fight him on the train either. That might have been it.
Hurry up! Leon!
Also, miraculously changed outfits in between.
Yes, I'm fine.
It's over.
No. I have to find my brother.
You're right. This is just the beginning.
This is just the beginning. You gotta find your brother, we gotta take down Umbrella.
Goodbye, Ada.
Well, we did it. We did the Leon A playthrough. Nice, gentle music. Unskippable, gentle music. What rating do we think we got? Probably a D rating, I think. Gary's face cam gets smaller and smaller. Lol, what's going on, lad? Yeah, I'll set it up better next time. I had lots of technical issues this morning. After doing the test run late last night and early this morning, everything was running fine. I went and got some breakfast and came back, and I just had a black screen on my OBS overlay, and it took me about 45 minutes to actually get the game running. So the next playthrough will probably be Claire B. It'll be time for Mr. X to chase us around. It's probably the harder playthrough, but I will be saving that for another playthrough for sure. Another stream. I'm going to be ending the stream momentarily. I do know that Ian is planning on streaming soon. He's finally got his retro Xbox that's full of emulated mods and games and things, so he's going to be playing Alien Trilogy for you guys at some point soon, along with a bunch of other stuff. For now, I mean, whilst we're in lockdown, I will try and stream more often, and I probably will be streaming the other subsequent playthroughs of Resident Evil 2. But then I think when things return back to normal, I will probably reserve Fridays for streaming going forward. And there's a whole bunch of survival horror games that I want to play through. But right now I'm just going to stick to the Resident Evils, because Resident Evil 3 has really put me in the mood to revisit all the old Resident Evils. No, Ian's not going to be doing another 12-hour stream, but I did manage to catch up with him very briefly the other day, and he let me know of the news that he's got his PlayStation 2 hooked up to the Elgato and his original Xbox, so he definitely now has a much bigger library of games for him to stream from. But yeah, my next stream, it won't be over the weekend, it'll be next week. I'll try and stream as much as I can, but obviously I'm still working on the next film review and editing, and a lot of the reviews are getting held up in copyright, although I did actually retrieve one video back from its copyright owners and got the strike taken off the channel, which is always nice. Hey, I got a B rating! I wasn't expecting a B, but we did it in under 3 hours. We only died once, but that was because I ran out of ammo and ran through a horde of zombies like a lunatic. Dead Space after Resident Evil. I am looking into it, actually. I know that I went onto the EA app, whatever it's called, thing, and they're selling all 3 Dead Spaces at the moment on a discount. And I'm very hesitant to give EA any more money for Dead Space, because it's not going to go to the development team, because they don't exist anymore. So it would just be going in some fat cat at EA's pocket. But I am feeling the need for a Dead Space trilogy playthrough. But until then, I'm still in the Resident Evil mood. I'm definitely going to do, the next stream will be Claire B, because we want to see Mr. X. But beyond that, it'll either be more Resident Evil, or we'll make the jump to Dead Space, or to some, what's the game called? Cold Fear. I know Ian and I did a Gaming Friday on it earlier in the year, and I'd still quite like to play that one through again, because I only ever finished it the once on the original Xbox. Yeah. So with that, I just want to say thank you everybody for tuning into the stream. I'll be back next week with some more Resident Evil, and in the meantime we'll have Ian hopefully streaming, and if not, David will be streaming some more Final Fantasy, and I'll try and join in the chat as and when I can. So thanks everyone for tuning in. I'll sort out the face cam for sure next time. And in the meantime, new film reviews on Thursdays. You can find us on Facebook, on Twitter, and on Patreon. Thanks everyone for your support. I'll see you all very soon. Take it easy.